got to start over if you get to 9 and don't get to 10.
We're at 250 free throws.
250, yeah. Set to 10.
And it has to be all in a row?
10 in a row.
You start over, get 9 and miss the 10.
That's a lot of free throws in a row.
That's what I'm saying.
If you said give an hour.
No, I didn't say that.
An hour?
I just said I could make 10 free throws in a row. I mean, that's not that hard. I mean, I wouldn't do it every time, but yeah.
I mean, it's tricky.
But DeMar told us he made 250 free throws post game because he was mad he shot 7 for 13. What?
Not tonight.
After the game, he did. Not during the game.
I think that'll take a while. Yeah. Because there'll be times where you get to probably 8, 9, you miss it, and then you have to take it.
This feel like kind of one that, given the schedule, everything that you guys have been through, you just happy to get through it and move on to the next one?
Yeah, I mean, every win is a good win. Obviously, we haven't. I thought tonight offensively we didn't shoot the ball well and we didn't play as well as we could on that end. But you're gonna have nights like that, and it was 6th game in 9 nights for us now, and so it was maybe that affected a little bit, but we still find a way to battle through and find a way to win. And you have to find a way to do it through those games, and it's a good learning opportunity for us as well. And also we understand that when hopefully the playoff comes and stuff like that, we're gonna have a lot of games like that. You have to be able to figure it out. So tonight was good for us to do that. You can't always expect to shoot the ball, do what we did the last 10 games. It's just not realistic.
We'd like to have Lonzo back tonight.
It was great. I mean, obviously he gives us so much on both ends of the floor, and offensively, just with his advanced passes, his ball movement, his ability to create, and then defensively, I mean, he's so good on the ball. It helps our defense tremendously. I think he showed already tonight. A lot of these picking roles and 2-minute action, he's all over the place and helping too. So it's great to have him back. Obviously, he needs some time to get back to himself, but he was great to have him back for sure. And then hopefully we get the other guys back soon and we can be complete.
But one thing that stands out to me about this team is, DeMar talking about making the 250 free throws because he goes 7 for 13. When you were going through your early season struggles, you talked about putting in extra work to right yourself. It seems like the whole team kind of has that mindset. Would you agree with that?
I do, actually. I think we do have a team with a lot of hardworking guys, and I think that. But that's the only way you become, a good player individually, and then for a team to work, you put in the work as a team as well. And I think that we do have guys understand that. I think it's good that we have guys, the veteran guys that have been in the league for a while that still do it, and then the young guys you get a chance to see it because when we came in the league, we looked up to the older guys, and you're trying to figure out a routine by seeing other guys what they do and stuff like that. So. It's important. I mean, the only way to work through, up and downs or whatever's going on is, or even maintain, and if you play at a high level, is to work. And we do have a good group of guys, and I think we enjoy also working together and practicing, and it's been fun. So I think all that's been a big part of our success so far. And I think also, all of us come in, early in September, putting the extra work before the training camp starts and everything, with all that adds up, you have a good chance to have a good season.
Is it getting any more normal facing this team? I mean, we talked to you when we were down in Orlando, and it was obviously an emotional day.
When I play, when we played here, it's a little different. Obviously, in Orlando, for me, it's always, I think, going to be a little more emotional because I go back there and, I see also people outside of the team, people that work for the Magic, or even my friends outside of the Magic. So it's different, but it's always fun. I mean, some of the players that I play with, and they're still there. So you catch up, you have some fun. Some of the people on your staff as well. So it's always special. I mean, it's always fun. And then, you get to trash talk a little bit on the floor as well.
What's it like for you to see the Chicago Bulls in first place in the standings?
It's great. I mean, I don't think I've ever been there unless maybe last year we were started 4 in Orlando. Maybe we were there for like a day or two, but it's great. I mean, it's a special feeling, to be there. I think especially for us this early, to be able to do it. I think it also gives you a different type of, if I can say, confidence and swag when you go into games. We have to understand now that people will, be chasing us, and they're going to be looking at us differently. So we're going to have to even play at a higher level because, now we're the team that's, team to beat, because of the standing. So, but it's fun, man. I mean, winning is just great. Now we win 8 in a row. Everything, everybody's happy. It's enjoyable. It's great to be part of it. And it's a lot of fun. Hopefully we continue to do that. We have to understand there's also a lot of work for us ahead to do. It's not just going to continue to this way for us if we don't put in the work. So, but it's been fun. I mean, I've really been enjoying it. Again, for me, it's the first, so it's been great.
Which well do you know Wendell Carter? I know it's from what us watching the game, we know you both, but you guys are kind of like when you get traded for somebody, you kind of ships passing in the night. How well do you get to know him?
I just know him, by playing against him for what is this, his fourth year? So just playing against him a couple of years, when he was here, and then now a couple of times when he was with Orlando, I was here. So just for playing him a couple of times, I think he's a very, very talented player. It's getting a lot better. Also, I've been playing with a lot of confidence this year. His shot has improved. I think that's helped a lot. Also, very physically gifted, very strong, and so it's a good player. I think he's a good spot for him there. Gets a lot of opportunity to play and develop himself, and he thinks he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Which we haven't had a chance to talk to you. What'd you make of what DeMar did the last 2 games?
I mean, I don't even know what word to use, but it's crazy. I mean, first game winner. I mean, it's funny. Like if you look at me, I'm like trying to figure out like he's waiting. I'm like just go do something. Like I was waiting, and then he just casually takes a one leg, whatever that shot is, floater, and it makes it. So. And then he comes back the next night and makes another game-winning shot. And then, I mean, it's awesome. I think it's great, for him. And but it was just great for us as a team as well, just to have that. And game winners are always special. But in the second time, when he shoots it, I'm under the basket, and I don't even I just put my hands in the air. I'm just like again, wow, but it's special. I mean, it's never been done obviously before, especially in the back-to-back game. So it's great. I mean, it's awesome. And then, you win the game at the buzzer. There's nothing like it. So it's a lot of fun to be part of it.
Thank you.